are one of our Mitsubishi fans, and I know you are out there because we literally have sold tens of thousands of Mitsubishis, call us. That testimonial talk line is open, 1-866-376-TALK. The only decision that we ask you to make is, do you want the one with the stand or do you want the one without the stand? And when we say this is a home run, this is the WOW TV. This is the one that we all want. Actually, we're going to be focusing on the graphics of the one without the stand because we only have, I think, Steve, only 200 of those. So we have the final 200. In fact, Steve, if it's okay, I'd love to show the quantity left. And then, you know, so at this juncture, we have fewer than 600 total. So fewer than 600 total. This is a customer pick. Every Mitsubishi that we've ever sold here at HSN has gone on to be a customer pick. In the world of big screen televisions, nobody does a better job than Mitsubishi. In fact, if you go to those big Jumbotron stadiums, if you go to your favorite movie theater, I went to that big Hunger Game movie this last weekend, that's what your movie theater is using when they show those big buck, mega bucks movies. So we're going to flip our graphics so that you can see that flex pay, because remember, the flex pay is done at midnight. And Steve, if it's okay, and Rob, if we've got that if purchased separately, I'll show that real quickly, and then we'll get our guest of honor out here. But just to show how good these values are, just like Next Book, you know how the manufacturer is charging you more money for that today's special? Well, if you are going to buy this Mitsubishi from them, the manufacturer is selling it for $2,000, okay? So the manufacturer is selling this for $2,000. We're including the free wireless adapter and the HD, which, by the way, I don't know where they bought that HDMI cable, but I'm going to go there. I'm going to buy 100 of them and sell them at a flea market, because that's not what an HDMI. Go to the Shack, okay? You're spending 60 bucks, all right? In fact, you know what? Go to the Shack and say, hey, I want an HDMI cable. HSN said they're only $10. They'll laugh you out of the store. So we want your phone calls. Here's the comparison of the one with the stand. Now, the stand we sell for $200. So remember, that's like almost like a $200 gift with your purchase. Adapter, cable, all for less than $300 on your credit card. We love it when Mr. John Eastman is here. And John, I have to say, this is almost like an encore of a today's special.
Yeah,
this is hot, hot,
hot.
hot.
This is incredibly hot. I'm telling you, everybody I talk to who has this TV, who has owned this television, is absolutely floored by the quality, the full 1080p, the great big size of it. That's what really gets you. As soon as you lay your eyes on this television, you see how big it is, you see how impressive it is, you see how immersive everything is when you're watching on a screen of this magnitude. Whether you're watching a sporting event, whether you are playing video games, whether you're using the 3D that this television is capable of, whether you're connecting to the internet, and we'll talk a lot about that. Everything is so much more impressive, so much more immersive, so much more fun when you do it on a 73-inch TV from one of the best brand names on the planet, Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi makes more of these DLP TVs than all of the other brand names combined. So we're talking about a company that truly understands what it takes to get a great big picture up onto a great big screen. If you have been to a movie theater recently, you have probably experienced DLP, digital light processing. DLP gives you a better picture on a great big screen. In fact, last time I went to a movie, the movie theater was proudly touting the fact that they were a DLP theater. And the reason for that is, if you want to see a great big picture and you want to see clarity, you want to see detail, you want to see color, then this is the way to go with DLP. As Shannon said, the big stadium in Dallas chose Mitsubishi to put their giant screen. The big stadium in New York for baseball chose Mitsubishi for their giant screen. And you will see very quickly why you will be choosing Mitsubishi for your great big 73-inch TV in your home. I have one of these in my game room. It is a killer. It is a knockout for 3D, for internet, for all the things we're going to talk about here in just a couple of moments. You're going to love what the television brings to the party. And you know what it doesn't bring? Is incredible extra expense, because Shannon, if you go shopping for a 73-inch LCD TV or a plasma of this size or an LED TV of this size, you can expect to spend 2 to 3 times as much money as you will for this television.
Thousands of dollars. And like John said, this is the same technology your movie theater is using.
Exactly.
But when you think, you know, 73 inches, that's probably taller than your 5th grader.
That's right.
I mean, it really is.
Well, you know, that's 6 feet, Shannon. I mean, we could put you across this TV diagonally.
I know.
And we'd have an inch for
and we'd have more room.
You know, we'd have more room.
But here's what I love, and again, all without a net.
Look at that.
I mean, it's now it's transportable. I wouldn't go
Right.
so far to say, oh, you're going to be, just toting it up and down, but it is definitely transportable. Weighs what? Just around?
Just under 100
I was
pounds.
going to say
So
probably
it's
less than
simple
100
for
pounds.
2 people to move this around.
Yeah.
At its widest point in the back of the TV, it's about 18 inches deep. And one of the things I want people to know, the stand that you have an option to buy here tonight is really and truly, the word stand does not do it justice. It is a piece of furniture. It takes you about a half an hour to put it together, less if you read the instructions, take it from me. And it is a really nice piece of furniture that is made just exactly for this television. So consider getting the stand for it. But if you don't have or don't buy the stand, the footprint, the part of the TV that actually comes into contact with a sofa table, with a coffee table, with any piece of furniture you have, is going to be about 14, 15 inches deep. So it's not very deep at all. There are a lot of big advantages to this television, and you're looking at the screen right now. One of them is that thin frame technology that Mitsubishi is so proud of. You look at that frame, it's all picture. Look at the giant baby. It's all picture. Up and down the sides.
Look at the size
and across
of
the top
that.
here, we're looking at about a half an inch.
Wow.
It's really all picture here compared to other televisions.
Picture, to John's point. And you know what's so why didn't they put that warranty in the if purchased separately?
Right.
What is wrong
You're
with
right. There's
them?
great value there.
Because if you see on your top line graphic, you get a 2-year warranty for free with your purchase. Now, I don't know anybody that's doing that for free, because
That's right.
especially in the world of electronics, you know very well, you buy a piece of electronics and then the first thing they say when you check out is, well, do you want delivery? Well, of course you want delivery, because you don't want to borrow a truck or a van to try to get this at home, and they charge you $100 to $150. We don't. That's free with your purchase. And then you see that 2-year warranty. Not only is this white glove delivery, they do the best deliveries. In fact, we've taken so many phone calls from our friends out there who have Mitsubishi, and we want to take your phone calls as well. But they call you in advance, so it's not like they're leaving this at your doorstep.
Right,
I mean,
that's
they're a great team of experts who get it to your door. So like I said, white glove delivery. But then beyond all that, the manufacturer is doing a 2-year warranty for free with your purchase. And you know very well, it was March Madness. I mean, if you're into basketball, if you're into football, if you're into baseball, baseball is here. I mean, no matter what your favorite sport is, no matter what you're watching, this makes it better. You know very well, no one ever says, oh gosh, I want to watch the football game. I want to watch the Super Bowl on the 15-inch screen, right? Nobody says that.
Nobody.
Bigger is better when it comes to a screen. And you know that's true. And I will say this, if you've got kids who are into video games, holy moly. 3D video games in this, John, it will blow them away.
It absolutely is a stunner, because it changes everything about watching TV and playing a video game, particularly with this size. I mean, when you're doing the race car video games, you feel like you are on the track, because your peripheral vision is taken up by the size, the immensity of this screen. So it changes everything about it. Use that 3D capability. And by the way, you can actually convert anything from 2D into 3D. Let me say that again. Your home movies, your internet, your family, whatever you put on this television, any program you watch, any movie you watch, you can convert from 2D to 3D. So it's not just 3D content, but 3D content is going to look absolutely amazing on this television. You're going to find that ESPN has their own 3D network. You're going to find that Sony, IMAX, and Discovery have put together their own 3D network. You're going to find that your cable, your satellite system, going to provide you with a lot of 3D opportunities all the time, 24/7. And this is full, beautiful 3D, the kind of 3D that is absolutely going to blow you away. Get out of the way when the cavalry comes through the television. That is how realistic this 3D is.
Well, and you know what? You have to see it to believe it, but I know Chelsea in South Carolina has done just that. Chelsea, welcome to HSN.
Hey, how are you?
We are good. All right. Is this television, isn't it something when you see it in person?
I love this TV.
I know. Chelsea, it's probably better than you ever even imagined, right?
Oh, yes. Much better.
Good. So what are some... now, we hear that you're using the 3D, and are you also using it for your Facebook? Facebook must be unbelievable on that big screen.
Yes, it's huge. Yeah, my kids love video games on it.
Oh,
bet.
good.
I'll bet.
Well, and Chelsea, how good is that picture? Because I know sometimes, we do the best we can, but, it's hard because we're always limited to whatever television, people are watching on at home. But isn't that picture even better in person?
Picture's awesome. It's so realistic.
Yeah, I bet it was worth every penny that you paid for it, right?
It was. It was.
Well, so tell me this: do your kids have more friends now that they've got the big screen?
More friends want to come over.
I bet you're the most popular house in the neighborhood, Chelsea.
We really are.
Well, Chelsea, thank you so much for stopping by to share the good word. Best to you and the whole family, and have a terrific wrap-up of what's left of the weekend, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea. Bye-bye. One last thing. In fact, my team off to the side is going to help me with this.
Yeah, well,
this is free.
This is impressive right here.
This
is the box that this comes in.
This is the box.
It's
and
huge.
If that puts it in perspective, you know somebody's paying for the shipping.
That's right.
I mean, the whole point is you aren't. So the fact that we are delivering this to your door for free with your purchase, and as I mentioned, it is white glove delivery, so they call you in advance. They work around your schedule, to determine, when it's, you don't just randomly, leave it at that front doorstep. They're a wonderful, team, who gets this to your house safely and securely. We include the 2-year warranty for free with your purchase. It's interesting, even here at HSN, we sell warranties separately. They're not free. I mean, so that is a big deal. It's funny that we don't even have a value supported on that on our if purchase separately. But ballpark, you're probably looking at $200 as a bonus in that 2-year free warranty. And in addition to that, I know that we've got it on FlexPay, but if you use your HSN card, you can actually pay as you go and create your own FlexPays. In fact, Steve, the math on that over 9 months, what does that break down to? A little over $100 a month? Am I kind of doing it? Okay, so about $100 a month. All right, John, we have to put the size in perspective because objects are larger.
Yeah, they really are.
So you got to get a perspective of this.
Yeah, let me go back to the main input then.
And Chelsea, by the way, Chelsea, thanks for the phone call. And don't let Chelsea be the only one. I know we have thousands of Mitsubishi fans out there. That's just it. Everything looks better on this television. Facebook on this, blow you away. 3D video games,
and that's what I want to show you here, because look at all this
it's
content.
It's a whole new world when you've got a television like this. It really is.
When you have this kind of content, Voodoo movies are there. Those are high-definition movies. There's Facebook, as she was talking about, Weather, Picasa, Today, Discovery, Flickr. I mean, on and on and on. What's really cool, there's even Twitter there, and National Lampoon, and Nova, and most of this content is free. So you and your family are going to be able to expand your horizon when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to information, when it comes to educational opportunities. Your kids are going to be able to get homework help. You're going to be able to get golf tips. You're going to get parenting tips. You're going to get good housekeeping tips, recipes. All of these different opportunities to learn and to have fun are built into this television because the wireless adapter is included with this TV. So if you have a wireless network already in your home, within just a couple of moments, you'll be able to access the Wi-Fi capabilities of this television and expand your horizon. So whether it's 3D, whether it's internet, whatever it is, you're going to find that this TV gives you more than what a lot of other televisions are able to give you, and yet you don't spend the 2 or 3 times the amount that you would spend on an LED or an LCD or a plasma television, and still you're getting full 1080p. You know what you get on this TV, Shannon, that you don't get with a lot of other televisions? A 6-color processor. Now, for those of you who are tech nerds, you're breathless at this moment, right? I mean, you go, what? It has what? A 6-color processor. That is huge. It's big. It's huge news because most TVs have a 3-color processor. There's one right now. Has a 4-color processor, but a 6-color processor. If you've got more crayons in the box, you can paint a prettier picture. It's what that comes down to. And this 6-color processor is what the Mitsubishi is going to offer to you. And that's why you're going to get colors on this TV that absolutely are amazing. So no matter what you're watching, you're going to get an incredible immersive experience with that 6-color processor with a full 1080p. And then processing speed. This is one of the things that this television does really, really well. When you're playing a video game, you do not want a television that processes slowly. When you're watching a sporting event, you don't want a slow processing TV. The 120 hertz subfield drive on this television is double the processing speed of a lot of other televisions on the market today. Why is that important? If you hate, when you're watching a game, a pixelization effect, a blurring, a juddering, then this TV virtually eliminates that. You see the comparison here, the cyclist going by on the right. You can't tell one from the other, but on the left, you can actually discern one cyclist from the other. That's because the television is processing that signal so much faster. These are big advantages. You see that price point, and the first thing you think is, oh, I'm sacrificing it. I'm giving something up, but you're not. You're getting 3D, you're getting internet, you're getting the wireless adapter built into it, you're getting full 1080p, you're getting a 6-color processor, you're getting the 120 hertz subfield drive. You're getting the super thin frame, so it looks like a drive-in movie theater has parked itself in your living room. And I'm telling you, whether you're watching the big basketball tournament, whether you're watching all the big new baseball games that are about to get started, or basketball, whatever it is, it's so much better, so much more fun for you and your family when you can do it on a size like this one.
Well, and a couple of things. And then we're going to show you that size comparison in just a few moments. But I have to remind you, with the 566 that we have to go around, these obviously will not last the day. And they did this just for me. This is only for my show. So that flex pay that you see, this is it. If you call after the stroke of midnight, you will not get the today's special for that price, and you will not get that flex pay. So for $200 on for $300 on your credit card, if you're doing the one without the stand, this is a big, big deal. Even Mitsubishi sells this exact model. They sell this exact television for $2,000. And I think it's interesting because on that if purchased separately, they don't assign a value to that 2-year warranty. You don't know. I mean, you know very well, 2-year warranties are not free with your purchase. Well, it is today, and this is the only time that we are doing that. So this offer expires after my show. So if you were to get that, you know, Father's Day and Mother's Day, they're right around the corner. If you were to get that to the family, for the family gift, you heard Chelsea, I mean, her kids have more friends. I mean, prepare yourself to be the favorite house on the block.
Get ready.
This is everybody's going to want to watch TV at your house. I mean, you walk into your home, and it's a wow. And again, girls, I just want to point out, you know, while, yes, it's a 73-inch television, this is actually, we've got it in our entertainment armoire today. So don't fool yourself into thinking. You could still put it in your entertainment armoire. You can put it on the stand if you'd like the one without the stand. It weighs less than 100 pounds, so it's transportable. My 32-inch television, my CRT that I just replaced, weighs more than this.
You know, that's a really, I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of CRT TVs, just a couple of years ago, a 35-inch CRT TV would be 23, 24, 25 inches deep, would weigh several hundred pounds. This television, only about 18 inches deep, weighs less than 100 pounds, takes up very little space compared, you know, to that CRT. So if you've owned a CRT TV, guess what? You have room for the big 73. How big is a 73-inch TV? Let me show you something. If you just bought a 32-inch TV, if you're watching us now on a 32-inch TV, you may want to leave the room. This is not a pretty demonstration. Look at how much more television viewing experience you get when you go from a 32 to a 73-inch TV. If we do the math for you, it's well over 400% more viewing area when you jump from the 32 to the 73. But check this out. Not just bigger than one, not bigger than two. Oh, one's upside down. Not bigger than three, but bigger than four. Count them, ladies and gentlemen. 4 32-inch TVs, and there's still room peeking out. That's right. So that's the kind of impressive size this is for you.
And that's why I say bigger is better when it comes to a television. Everything looks better on this. Everything looks brighter. Everything looks richer. Believe me when I say you get it at home, and it's so much more than you anticipated. As hosts, we fight over this television because it's the same technology that your movie theater uses. And that's why I say, boy, if there's a movie buff in the family, if there's a sports aficionado for your kids, the cool thing about this is it's not just a big screen, it's a better big screen. That DLP technology is not only, you know, synonymous with movie theater quality, but more importantly, it has things that you pay extra for. That 3D, it's interesting because Mitsubishi really put 3D on the map. They really did. And it's interesting, when we've done these as today's specials, we take so many phone calls from, you know, men and women like you who have done their homework. And if you really want the best in what 3D has to offer, you want this television. Not only that, that Wi-Fi is a big, big deal. You could spend, if you were trying to buy this in a plasma or an LCD, you're looking at thousands of dollars. You just are. You're looking at big bucks, and there's no guarantee that it's going to have the internet. There's no guarantee that it's going to have 3D.
In fact, usually you don't. Usually when you go to the bigger screen TVs with some of the other technologies, you are giving something up, right? Well, here you give nothing up. You get full 1080p. It's as good as it gets in the world of high definition. You're getting 3D, and not only are you getting 3D, but you're getting 2D to 3D conversion. So no matter what you're watching, whether it's your home movies, whether it's your video games, whether it's any television program, go back to the 1960s and watch Batman and Robin again in 3D. You can convert from 2D to 3D, and then you have the Wi-Fi capability. Remember, the wireless adapter is included. You plug it into the back. You seek out the wireless internet that is already in your home. It will take less than just a couple of minutes to complete that. And once you've done that, you have access to some of the most amazing internet technology available on a TV, as you can see right here. Look at all that we have. We're the New York Times, Daily Motion. We've got Attack of the Show. We've got London Calling. We've got it all. Recipes and parenting tips and golf tips and comedy and fun and education and NASA space satellites and the White House address. And you know what's cool? Tomorrow, you'll turn this TV on and there'll be more content, different content, additional content, because you're connected to the wireless internet. You know, we talk about smart TV. My TV smarter than your TV. I mean, this TV really, 3D, Wi-Fi, 1080p, a great big 73-inch size, and yet you're spending so much less than you would if you bought a different technology in the same size category. And it comes ready with 2 big front-firing speakers to give you big, booming, gorgeous sound. But if you want to connect this to a home theater surround sound system, it also has that capability as well. So it's everything you and your family want. And that's really what this comes down to. You and your family spending quality time watching movies, playing games, connecting to the internet is so simple. There are 3 HDMI inputs on this television. You connect from a laptop or a PC directly to this TV, and suddenly you have a 73-inch computer monitor. So imagine the capability and the possibilities that brings into your home. This is a great TV. And the reason people love this television is because of the amazing value. And that's why it's a customer pick. They love what this TV brings into the home.
Well, I will say this. Moms and dads will absolutely love this. This is such a to the family, for the family gift. You will never, ever, ever regret getting this. You're going to love having this. And, you know, it's one of those things that I always say this when we do the Mitsubishi. You're going to count the day, you're going to, knock off the calendar days. I mean, you're going to count the days until you get this. And when you do get it at home, your jaw will drop. When we say it is a stunner, it is a wow, it's fabulous. I mean, there's no other way to put it. I will say it's a game changer. I mean, you want to talk about making dreams come true? You get this at home and you will be spoiled for all others. Of course, don't let Chelsea be the only one. Please take a moment to share your story and your testimonial. You see that testimonial talk line? It's 1-866-376-TALK. So 1-866, maybe we can even show it to you full screen again, because we also want to take your testimonials on the tablet computer that's coming up in just a few moments. So there it is, 866-376-TALK. See, everybody on my crew is younger than me, so they think that everybody can read that little old number. I can't. So I'm asking on your behalf. But what's interesting is when people get a Mitsubishi, John, you know, we've had the calls where people have 2 and 3. I mean, once they get a television like this, you can't go back.
No, you can't. You cannot. You absolutely cannot. You love the size of this television. You wonder why you waited so long to get it. And I'll tell you why you waited so long to get it, because if you go out there looking for an LCD or a plasma or an LED TV, you will spend 3 times as much money for the same size. And you're wondering, what am I sacrificing? What am I giving up? The answer is nothing. Full 1080p, Wi-Fi capability built in, 3D built in, all of the things you're looking for in a great television that truly provides home entertainment. You know, here again, let's compare sizes. 40-inch TV is a big TV. But when you compare this to a 73-inch screen, look what happens. It virtually swallows up the 40-inch TV. I got room for 2.5 of those 40-inch TVs on that 73-inch screen. And look at the picture. Look at the way that 120 hertz subfield drive handles really fast action. If you don't like blur, who does? If you don't like judder and pixelation, if you don't like ghosting and trailing, you are going to love this 73-inch TV from Mitsubishi.
Absolutely. And I know you can see at the bottom of your screen. We'll also see at the bottom of your screen that this is the last airing with Flex. So this is your final airing with that 5-pay Flex pay, so you'll see that rotate at your bottom of your screen as well. Remember, this was done only for me. It was done only for this show, only for this airing. Tonight is your night. If you're looking for that fabulous treat for Mom's Day, for Father's Day, the to the family, for the family gift, it's only $300 on your credit card. I know you can see that there are 800 sold, but here's the problem. You'll see in a moment that quantity left. We've got a lot left than we've sold, because basically we've got 500 remaining and almost 800 gone, and this is your final opportunity. It's such a treat. I mean, really, when you get this at home, it gives you chills. I mean, basically, it's television bigger than life, brighter than real life. Not only is the color and the resolution and all of the additional colors that you get with that wonderful digital signal processing, but it's a faster processor. It's pure picture. So, I mean, this is like having your own, it's a man cave.
Yes.
I mean, this is a man cave. Oh, I should point out, if you want the one without the stand, last 140. So this is it, last 140 on the one without the stand. We are off to our phones and we are headed to Texas. Hi, Tanisha. Welcome to HSN. Tanisha, it's John and Shannon. Hello.
Hey, Shannon. Hey, John.
Hey there.
How are you this evening?
We are good. So, Tanisha, we hear you've already got one of our Mitsubishis at home.
No, actually, I do. The only thing I'm disappointed is that I didn't get as good of a deal. They have it made tonight because I paid more than this. I have the 65-inch, and everything that you're saying is exactly what it does.
It does. I mean, and Tanisha, see, that's just it. They keep making it better and better here at HSN.
They do.
You know, but like you said, even at the higher price for the smaller TV, it was absolutely worth it, I'll bet, huh?
Oh, it was. I have the 65-inch.
Yes.
And it was so cool because when they called me to deliver the TV, it was going to end up landing when we were going to be on vacation. So I was all excited. I couldn't. And what they did was they actually held it for me, and we arranged for it to be delivered the day that me and my family returned from vacation.
Wow, how about that?
And it was
Nice.
so cool because,
Nice.
yeah, it was. And when they came, they give you a time window, and they showed up, and there's this huge box coming in, and they rolled it down the hallway, took the TV out, and it was just awesome to stand in front of this TV and just see how big it is. And I have 65 inches. I can't even imagine 73 inches.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
And so, Tanisha, is the whole family enjoying it? I bet you can't imagine life without your big screen TV, huh?
Yeah, I don't really get to watch it because the kids kind of hog it up. The worst thing I could have probably did was buy that old PlayStation thing, and they put that on it, and the cars, when they play the race game, it's like it's coming at you. It's like it's going to jump off the screen at you.
Yeah.
Wow, I bet. Well, Tanisha, what a lovely call. Thank you so much for stopping by HSN tonight. And best to you and the whole family out there in Texas, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm loving this TV.
Thank you, Tanisha.
And one more thing, Shannon. Let me say this.
Yes.
After I got the TV, and even as late as today, like the average consumer, I started watching my Sunday paper with
Yes.
all the people who put the papers, their sale papers in every Sunday, and nobody can touch your price.
You know
nobody
what?
can touch it.
That, Tanisha, thank you for that. We
Yeah,
do. We really
yeah.
appreciate that because
Yep.
we're proud of what we do, and it makes all the difference when callers like you say it is what we say it is. Well,
They can't touch. I know we can't call names, and I respect those companies, but I'm going to tell you, they cannot touch it, and they definitely don't have flex space. So I'm grateful for it.
that's absolutely true. Tanisha, what a lovely call. Thank you so much for stopping by HSN tonight.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you, Tanisha. You know, boy, she said it all. I mean, what a
Yeah.
terrific call.
Yeah.
And John, I think that's important because even though Tanisha got hers 13 months ago, and I hope you heard, I actually was, my producer Steve went to our hsn.com. We actually couldn't find the 65-inch, but you would see, normally we sell the 65-inch for more than we're selling the 73 for.
Right,
And
right.
that's what Tanisha said. She bought the 65. It was more money than you're spending on the 73 tonight. So even we don't do values like
I know,
this.
and that's the key. You just said the right word. Value is the key word here tonight. Nobody walks into a store or goes shopping online looking for the smallest TV with a brand name they don't know. Here you get a great big 73-inch TV with an amazing brand name like Mitsubishi, and you're not sacrificing anything. Let's go top down, full 1080p. It's as good as it gets in the world of high definition. If you are still watching in standard definition, wait until you watch your first high-def movie, your first Blu-ray movie in full, glorious 1080p. It'll make the hairs on your arm stand on end. That's how different, how much more detail you're going to get out of a 1080p picture. Then you go into some of the extras that other televisions may not offer. Things like the 3D capability, things like the 2D to 3D conversion. So no matter what you're watching, no matter what video game you're playing, you can convert it from 2D to 3D. And then the Wi-Fi capability of this television, allowing you access to Facebook and Vudu and all of the others that allow you to see movies in your home, stream them directly to your TV, and all the internet opportunities that are provided to you by this television. Much of the content is free. Much of it is updated on a regular basis, so you and your family will have an expanded universe of entertainment opportunities, education, and information opportunities that other televisions simply do not provide. And I go right back to the initial word. Because this is a customer pick, you know it is all
Did
about
you see the
value.
size of Simba?
Yeah, Simba's
I mean,
huge.
he was like life size. I mean,
and you could
seriously.
turn this to 3D if you wanted to, so imagine that.
Simba was life size. So your kids are going to go absolutely. That makes me want a Hakuna Matata. Let me just tell you that right now. I mean, your kids are going to go bananas. They'll lose their minds.
Bananas.
I mean, they will lose their minds. So you can see exactly.
Bananas.
Bananas. Exactly. So we're saying the last 10 minutes, and remember, all in sellout quantity. You pick the one with the stand or without the stand. This offer is done after my show. So this is the final airing with that 5 flex pay. It's every man and woman for themselves. When I say it's the no regrets television, you'll get it at home. You're gonna wish that you got another one, quite frankly. I mean, you really will. So remember, we've sold over 800, but when you see that quantity left, oh, we've got far less than we've actually sold for the day. So you can see the last 456. Steve, how many of the one without the stand again? The last 100, basically 107, so the last 100 of the one without the stand, and then obviously doing the math, that gives us a little over 300, and that's it on the one with the stand. But we are off to South Carolina. Hi, Cecilia. Cecilia, welcome to HSN. It's John and Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. Hi, John.
Hey there.
Well, Cecilia,
I just wanted to share, I'm really excited that you guys are featuring this TV. Because, you know what, to begin with, I really was a skeptic.
Yes.
I mean, ordering on, from TV, it's just, you just don't do that.
Sure.
But I did it anyways. I ordered it. And you know what, I have to say, the delivery people, they were so professional. They carried this TV, and brought it to the living room, and I didn't realize how huge it was until I saw it in my living room. I'm like, oh my God, how am I, it was, and when we finally plugged it in, I couldn't wait for cable to come in so I could actually enjoy it.
Yes.
When we finally plugged it in, guess what? We were so happy. I mean, this is one of the best. And when my husband came home for the first time when he saw it plugged in, I swear to God, now my biggest problem is, how do I get the remote away from me? But yeah, I just wanted to share that I'm extremely happy with this TV.
Oh, Cecilia, I mean, that makes her, that's funny.
It does. That's
it's true.
Great. That is great, yeah.
I know. And Cecilia, isn't it true? I bet you never regret getting a television like this, right?
Absolutely not. You know what? We actually have saved a lot of money. Instead of going to the movies now, we rent a lot of the Blu-ray. I mean, we actually enjoy it. Like, we don't have, the crowd. We can actually pop our own popcorn.
Yep.
We've saved, I have to say, we've saved a lot of money because of this TV.
I bet you have.
Entertainment is very expensive.
It's very true. Well, Cecilia, what a lovely call. Thank you so much for joining us at HSN tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Take good care, Cecilia.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. But you see that? Tanisha and Cecilia, they both said they loved the delivery.
Yep.
I mean, not only was it free, but they said they were so professional.
I mean, try getting this TV home when you go to a store. I mean, it's impossible to do so.
I know.
So that white glove delivery makes a big, big difference. And then when you get the TV in the house and you turn it on for the first time and you connect that Blu-ray for the first time, or you play that first video game in full, glorious 1080p, there's just nothing like it. It is like Cecilia said, you can save a lot of money on going out to the movies because you've got the movies now in your house. And you don't have to charge $15 for a bucket of popcorn.
No.
You can, treat your family to great entertainment and do it with super value.
And this is delivered to your door for free. And Tanisha, I thought it was interesting. She was out of town and they were going to deliver it. They held it for her.
Oh, yeah, they call you, make sure it's convenient for you.
I
mean, that's the way it should be.
They held it for so, and Cecilia said, too, they were so nice. They were so professional. Here's the other thing. I know you see that clock getting ready to expire. Remember, everything is done after this show. So everything is done after this show. The other thing is, and in fact, the last time that John and I had a Mitsubishi Today's Special, it didn't have a 2-year warranty. It is a handful of times. I've done, as many of you know, I've done the Mitsubishi Today's Specials as my host picks many times over because I love them. I'm a movie buff. I was a film major in college, so I'm all about movies, believe me. I've got a projection system in my house. I spend a lot more than you're spending on this television. I'll just tell you that right now. I mean, so if you love movies, it's absolutely for you, but we never do that 2-year free warranty. We just don't. I mean, when we did it as a Today's Special, you didn't get a 2-year free warranty. I tell you what, when I bought my home theater, I got virtually no warranty. I think it was like 90 days, something like that. So the fact that they are willing to basically pony up and buy you a 2-year warranty for free with your purchase, I mean, what does that that tell you? Extended warranties, you know very well. I know you shop elsewhere. I know you do your comparative shopping. And like Tanisha said in Texas, what a lovely call. She bought her Mitsubishi 13 months ago. It was a 65-inch. It was more money than you're spending tonight. And not only that, she says, I still check the papers. She's like, just because it makes her feel good, because even today, over a year later, she still paid less than what is available out there in retail. And again, nobody is doing that free freight. No, even Mitsubishi is charging more money for this television. And no one is doing that free 2-year warranty. So if there was a night to shop, even Cecilia said, she said, sometimes shopping off television, you think, oh, should I, shouldn't I? Do it, try it. Remember, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. One other thing I should point out, there is 0 restocking fee. And John, it's really true when you get a television like this from someplace else. I mean, number one, you don't get flex pay, you don't get free delivery.
Right, 2-year warranty.
Yeah, and you don't get the 2-year warranty, and you don't get this price. But if you choose to return it, they charge you 10, 15, sometimes even 20%
or more.
Yes.
I know, it's insane, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Yeah, and so that's why it's a good reason to make that call tonight, to place your order, to bring this TV into your home. You've heard people talk about it. It's the reason why this TV is a customer pick. I want to show you one more time, if you have any hesitation at all. If you're watching us now on a 32-inch TV, take a look at how much bigger this is.
That's
the
right.
32... It just swallows it up. It's over 400% bigger than a 32-inch TV. A 32-inch TV is a big TV.
It's a big TV.
How about this? Not bigger than 1, not bigger than 2, not bigger than 3, but bigger than 4 32-inch TVs. And still room peeking out from the other side. You will have a whole new experience when you're watching games, when you're playing video games, when you're playing sports, when you're watching sports, when you're doing anything on this TV. It's different because of the size. It's different because of the quality.
It is. And bottom line, it is a stunning picture. It is, pure picture. I mean, because again, it's not one of those.
And then I say, I forgot. It's got the 3 different lighting settings, presets on here. So no matter what the lighting situation is in your home, and then you know what I love about this television? Again, I have one of these in the game room, converted a garage to a game room. Turn the lights out.
Yes.
And you are at the theater. Turn the lights out and you're at the theater.
Yeah.
That's the kind of impact this TV is going to have. Connect this to a surround sound system and you're at the theater. But even without a surround sound system, 2 big front-firing speakers giving you that big, booming home theater sound. You are at the movies. You and your friends, your family are at the movies, playing the games, having fun like never before. That's why this is a customer pick.
For less than $300. And you know what, Rob? I know we're almost done in the presentation, but maybe we could even lower the lights and take them all the way down.
Can we do that? Because it's so impressive with the
that,
lights down.
Because then you can really see that it is a home theater. As we do that, we're off to Washington. Hi, Sharon. Welcome to HSN. It's John and Shannon. How are you?
Hi, John and Shannon.
Well, so Sharon, we hear that you just got your own movie theater last week.
Well, we got it delivered nicely to our home and got it all hooked up, and the picture is incredible. If you're wondering about getting it, I have never seen a better picture.
Yeah.
I mean, the tennis players come right through. It's like you can see the sweat on their brow.
Yes,
and you didn't mention tennis players, John, so you got to put them in there.
You're right.
And they sweat just as good as basketball players. You're right.
By golly, they're coming right into the living room.
They are. See, Sharon, we don't need to buy the airplane ticket to go to Wimbledon. We can just do it in our living room, right?
Exactly. Well, the only thing we had to do is we had to update our internet because our internet wasn't the same capability as this TV. It's so advanced. And so we're looking forward to that tomorrow.
Oh, good.
So we're all excited.
Well, I love to hear. And Sharon, we heard that you love the delivery, too. I mean, aren't they great to get it right to your house?
They were fantastic, very polite, and really worked around our schedule.
Yeah, so important. Well, Sharon, thank you for the great call. Boy, if you think you love it now, wait till you upgrade that internet. I mean, you'll never want to leave the house.
Yeah,
well, we haven't even watched it in the dark yet, so Ben, I'm going to do that
you
tonight.
have to do that. You have to do that.
Well, Sharon...
Don't turn out the lights right now.
Sharon, thanks for the great call. Thank you again for stopping by HSN. Take good care, Sharon. Bye-bye. I love that.
Yeah.
But see, that's just it. And Cecilia said that her family's saving money because no video store. You're beaming your movies directly into your house. So this is, I get so excited when we do these Mitsubishis. I just think they're the coolest TVs that we do. You know, I'm a big movie buff. I'm a big TV fan. Well, you can see this is the final airing with 5 flex pay. Yours is here and waiting. I'd love to show you that quantity left one more time because I know they are flying. We have now sold almost 1,000. There it is. That little clicker is flying backwards. We have basically the last 350. Steve, are we looking at fewer than 100 on the one without the stand? Okay, so last 80, last 80 on the one without the stand. And then remember, the stand, it's furniture. It's, I mean, I shouldn't really even call it a stand. I mean, it really is a piece of furniture.
It is a piece of furniture.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, if you don't know where you're going to put this TV, get the stand. You'll love the stand. It's a great value, easy to assemble, takes just about a half an hour to do so, and is made for the television.
Yeah.
You will love it. You really will.
You will. So thank you. We see you calling. Don't hang up. I'm confident in saying, okay, 50. 50. We're down to the last 50 on the one without the stand. Johnny, always good to see you.
My pleasure, Shannon. Good to see you.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you back.